Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another episode of Real Talk. This episode's about trap theft prevention on your trap line. Today I'm going to give you a few tricks that might help you out. Alright, so let's just start right out of the gate. You need to be aware, if you haven't been stolen from already, you will be in the future. Especially if you lay a bunch of steel or put in many hours out here. It's just going to happen. It's part of it. Okay, but there is ways to prevent this, or at least limit how often it's happened. So let's go ahead and go over those. Right out of the gate, we're going to go with, you can change the time which you're checking your trap line. You can run your trap line more than one time a day, or you can change the direction so you're not always running your trap line from the same direction. Those three things right there can be key in prevention or catching the theft in progress. Okay, so there's a few tips right out of the gate. Now, I'm going to show you a right-of-way situation, and I want you to understand that you can apply this to a field situation. A lot of the things I teach, you can take the information, and if you really think about it, you can apply it to your situation in a standard field setting. So, all right, here it is. We're on a typical Iowa road. You can see there's three tracks, one on the right, one in the center, one on the left. That's just how people tend to drive down these gravel roads, hugging one side. So anyways, with that being said, there's a pond off to this side and a culvert that goes underneath the road. Now a lot of times a trapper will drive right down these main tracks, and they'll make a sharp turn right to that culvert, check their traps, and then a sharp turn returning to the main track. Now what that does is you've essentially red flagged anybody driving by. Any thief's going to see something happen here, and he's going to pull over and you're done, right? So a key to prevent that is start to gradually make your track over a ways in advance, and then after you check your trap, go on past a ways and gradually return to the main lane, or stay on the main lane and just get over the smallest amount to where you won't cause an accident and it won't be noticeable. Okay, so that is how you can prevent that. Another thing, we get in a hurry as trappers. A lot of times you're in a hurry, you jump out of the truck. Well, if you leave a mess on the gravel or on a mud road or whatever, and it looks all roughed up, somebody can tell something's going on there, right? You've red flagged them again. And that's just common sense. You're essentially telling them, hey, something's not right here. Okay, so that's preventable. When you're jumping in and out, especially on these gravel roads here in Iowa, it gets muddy on the side. So if it's just rain, you want to watch your foot tracks. Just be a little cautious there, guys. If you're a little cautious, it's going to save you some trouble down the road. Another thing, and this is the third kind of deal I want to cover, as you see, this ditch over here isn't very steep. This ditch on this side is quite a bit steeper. Okay, so if you've got a catch up here, you set your trap up here on this high bank here, and you get a catch. Anybody driving down the road, they're going to see that movement. Again, you've red flagged their eyesight. They're going to look over, boom, you got yourself caught. At night, that intensifies, because not only will they see the movement, but they'll see the eyes, the reflection of your headlights on the eyes of the critter. And boom, you've red flagged them again. This is preventable by setting down in the low part of the ditch on this side in this scenario. Okay, out of sight, out of mind. Now you can apply that again to the field settings. For an example is a lot of guys use drags, just so what they're doing is they're setting on the main drives going in these fields, and they get the catch, and the catch pulls the drag and gets out of sight, out of mind. Okay, so these are a few tips that are going to help save you a lot of trouble down the road. You will get stolen from at some point if you trap very long at all, right? But if you can limit it, why not? So this advice I'm giving you, I feel, is very important. I hope it helps you out. I hope you can implement it into your system. A hint of caution will save you a lot of headaches down the road. So that's all I got for you guys. That's the end of this one. So please hit that thumbs up. I'll see you on the next episode of Real Talk. Tight chains, guys.